Coverage continues now in Charlotte County, where evacuations are in place for coastal communities and many homes inland as well.
Yeah, so let's get right over to Kaitlin Knapp, who will be in Punta Gorda throughout this week. And Kaitlin, county officials expanded evacuations from early this morning.
Yes, those evacuations expanded to zone A and B. And if you're a little bit more familiar with the colors of these zones, that is red and orange. About 120,000 residents in Charlotte County. That's about 2/3 of the population. You need to get out now. One of the biggest reasons for this evacuation is because of the potential of the storm surge, and the water is really starting to pick up already. Take a look. This is the Peace River here in Punta Gorda, and every once in a while the water will just smack the seawall and really go over it as well. This water is already pretty high as it is. The Peace River has already been dealing with flooding, so expect this to get a lot higher. Now, county leaders, again, wanted to emphasize the importance of getting out if you are under evacuation, again, because of that storm surge. They talked about it a little bit earlier today at a press conference.
Certainly the storm surge is the primary concern. We additionally have a higher chance of hurricane force winds in Charlotte County. So some of the new forecast information that is providing us concern.
There are several shelters in Port Charlotte for people that need to evacuate. County leaders ask that you try to stay with family, friends, or evacuate nearby, and to use the shelter as a last resort. And if you need to, here is where you need to go if you're looking for a shelter in Port Charlotte. Liberty Elementary, Neil Armstrong Elementary, Kingsway Elementary, and Harold Avenue Recreation Center. All of them can hold about 500 people, and as of this afternoon, there is still room. Keep in mind that all of these shelters are in Port Charlotte, and one of the biggest things to keep in mind with that is if you're coming from Punta Gorda and needing to go to the shelter over the bridge, well, that may not happen if you can't cross the bridge tonight. That's because the bridge does close at 40-mile-per-hour winds, which could start pretty soon. We'll have to check with meteorologist Katie Walls. The wind is really starting to pick up already, but it's just not safe to drive over those bridges when you do have those sustained tropical force winds. This goes for the US 41 bridge and the I-75 bridge as well. So just to recap, as far as evacuations go, zones A and B, the red and orange zones, the coastal communities mainly, and then if you live in any zone in a mobile home or a trailer, again, it does not matter what zone you are in, you are asked to evacuate. We are looking to see if they're going to expand those evacuations. We'll be sure to let you know if they do that. Reporting live in Punta Gorda, Kaitlin Knapp, Fox 4.